Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk About Houses. I'm Todd.
I'm Oana.
Okay, we're going to do a update to Las Vegas real estate market for the 16th of July. You'll see this on the 17th in the morning. This data is super accurate. It's very up to date. It's like, but what's interesting here is we're going to go through what's shocking us a bit, which is the market normally is supposed to start cooling significantly this time of year.
Right, and
July.
I've been saying that it's going to cool off, and I've been wrong. So.
Yeah, we've been wrong. We were wrong about this. We thought it would cool. Okay, so we'll start with the market at 46. It's been 46. It should be dropping by now, but it's not. Here's the real big thing. If you look over here at this real-time market profile, the first thing is this median list price. Now, this tool here only goes back like so many months. So this goes back to March 31st, 515. But this was like 470 was the median list price back in January when we hit the bottom, when we bottomed out. Market started going back up. So it went from 470 to 570. Okay. The other thing here is this price per square foot, 259. That's a new high. Right. So it's still going up. The market's still going up. We're going to show you some slides to show you the opposite of what's happening. The days on market is dropping. That's not supposed to happen. I don't think that's happened in any years. This time of year, it's usually increasing. Inventory's dropping. We're down to 2,223 single-family homes and townhomes for all of Las Vegas. Oana, that's kind of unusual.
It is, but I think maybe today is going to get people to say, you know what, I'm out of here because it was so hot.
Yeah, it was pretty hot today. It got to 118. It got so hot, it melted Juana's hair completely straight. And it made whatever hair I had just fall off.
There you go.
I had longer hair yesterday. Okay, this is the price per square foot. And if you look at this, you can see if you go back to 2019, 2020, it was about $175 a foot. It started climbing, and of course, it did 21. 22, you can see we're almost back to year over year, the same as 2022. We're only about 5% difference right now. But here's the interesting thing about this. That little dot, that's a year ago today. Price per square foot was dropping a year ago today. It's rising again.
It is, but I think it's because the inventory is just continuing to fall off a cliff. Which, that's just really not what we expected. What we expected was inventory to start rising, which is what it generally does every year about this time. We expected the market to start to soften. That hasn't happened. So here we go. It's just different than what we expected.
Yeah. I think there's this war happening where on one side of the war you have inventory and the other side you have affordability. Because could you imagine if remember, right now people are using strictly interest rates as affordability. And and a little bit home prices, but it's mostly interest rates. Could you imagine if home prices got below 5 right now?
I think there would be more people jumping into the market because, there's so much pent-up demand from buyers. Because they haven't had anything that they've wanted to buy. It's not that they haven't wanted to buy. It's not that they have not been able to buy. There just hasn't been anything for them to buy.
What's amazing is if you go back to where basically February is where it crosses, where the price per square foot crosses 250. Interest rates were still under 4 in February. And now they're
this year.
No, this is February of 22.
Right.
February of 22, the price per square foot was 250 and interest rates were still under 4. Okay? Today, look at we have higher prices than we had in February of 2022, which was 18 months ago, with interest rate nearly double, like almost 7%. Counterintuitive, because you were told it was expected that the price of a house is strictly interest rates going up and down, changes the home prices go up and down. And you can see by this chart that clearly isn't the case because interest rates, this chart interest rates didn't exactly do the opposite of what home prices did. did.
Right. And then, this is also considering that the cost of living has gone up since February of 2022. So it's more expensive to live because, of course, we've been through this whole inflation thing. And, some prices have come down, but not all prices have come down. But like I said, the main issue right now is the lack of inventory. That's just almost the whole story.
Okay, I'm going to show you this median days on market. What's interesting about this is it's still declining, which means that's very telling. If you look at last year, the dot from a year ago, it was climbing substantially, and it's on the opposite. Now it was less, but climbing, and now it's more in going down. Some of this is fake because there was a lot of homes that have higher price homes have been sitting on the market longer that people just haven't taken off, so that days on the market is a bit goofy right now. If you look back, a normal amount of time on the market is probably 60 to 75 days is realistically. It doesn't show it on this chart because 21 and 22 were just sort of anomalies where stuff sold super fast. But you can see we're already back below 50 days on the market.
Right.
Which is pretty low.
Yeah. So what's going on where you are? That's what's going on in Vegas.
Well, we have one more chart.
Oh, we do?
We have inventory chart.
Sorry.
We have the inventory chart. Inventory here.
Okay.
Okay, here's another thing. This time last year, inventory was absolutely screaming. Look at this. We were actually approaching a peak. As you can see, it peaked up in about October and then started declining again. If you go back to 2019, that was last normal market. This time in 2019, we had substantially more homes on the market. We have less than we had in 2020. That was a big bull year in real estate, and it's going down. And even in 2021, we have almost the same inventory we had in 2021 at this time. But the difference is in 2021, inventory was going up, and now it's going down. That's, I think, surprising me. The inventory is dropping here in mid-July. We still have less, because usually what happens is you have people put their house on the market, it takes longer to sell. But what we've seen, prices are going up, time on market's going down, inventory's going down.
Right. So that's what's going on in Vegas. Can I say that now?
Yeah, there's no other charts. No other charts.
Okay, that's what's going on where we live. What's going on where you live? Tell us where you're watching from and what's happening in your market. We know that every market's different, and particularly some of the Northeast is particularly different. What's going on down in Florida and just anywhere else that you happen to be, we want to hear from you. Please leave us some comments. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, share the video, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.